Hey friends, welcome back to the Destination Baby and Kids YouTube channel. This is Gina. I am your host and I'm really excited to be with you here today to go over these two Playards that you see behind me. So these are two of the most popular Playards that also have bedside bassinet capability. So we're going to go over that for you. And what are they? So the guy that's in the gray here, that is going to be the NUNA Sena AIRE. And then the one over there in the midnight black color, that is going to be the UppaBaby Remi. So Sena versus Remi. They are the same price. They're $350. They are the same weight. They're 20 pounds. They both come with a travel bag to be able to collapse them super easily and have them be sort of a portable solution for sleeping for a child up to 35 standing inches and roughly 30 pounds. And then they both have bassinet settings that you can use next to your bed. So in lieu of a bassinet, I have a whole video about this, be sure to go check that out. But in lieu of a bassinet, you could use either one of these next to your bedside for the first 6 months, and then you would remove the bassinet component and use it as a sleeping cot or a travel play sleeping solution up until kiddos like 3 or 4. So these are fabulous products. They're both home run products in my opinion. They're both awesome. Let's get into what makes them different. All right, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit on these guys, and there we go. A little better. I might cut my head off, but that's okay. So main thing to talk about with the difference between these two is sort of what matters to you as a consumer, right? So I would say if we were going to boil it down to just the basic differences, the Sena is easier and comes more ready to go for somebody that wants to do less work. I would say the Remi is more efficient at having more useful options for parents and having a variety of different ways to utilize the product that may have more functionality for people. So they're both great, just great in different ways. So one thing I want to talk about is the mattresses. So they both have folding mattresses that are in 4 parts. And they both have mesh ventilation on the mattresses. On both sets of mattresses, you're going to be able to remove the interior pieces and take them out to clean them. I would actually give between these two products, just for the cleaning capability and organizational capability, I'm going to give NUNA the win on that because they have this pocket here marked numerically 1, 2, 3, 4, so that when we remove these guys out of here, there's a sticker on it that corresponds to 1, 2, 3, or 4. And then when you open up this and pull this out, there's actually a sticker, or excuse me, like a tag on there with number 4, and there'll be a sticker on this guy that reads number 4. So when you're wanting to put stuff back, it'll be clearer what to do. Also, this is zipper to get into those pockets. On UppaBaby, it's Velcro. Not the end of the world, but I don't see them numerically ordered. So it would be something you just want to be cognizant of if you're like me and you're fussy about putting it back the exact right way. You know, NUNA will make that a little simpler. Now, if you look at the actual physical mattress sizes, step back, and the easiest way is to maybe show them like this. You'll see the black one, that's the one for the Remi. That is going to be slightly longer than the Sena mattress, which means that Remi sleep play space is slightly longer than Sena AIRE, but it's not like a huge difference. It's just something to sort of be aware of. Sena AIRE is maybe about 1 inch wider play space. This guy is longer and narrower. So just things to be aware of. Okay, so now, when I say that the Sena AIRE is easier, one thing that I'm referring to is that when it comes out of the box, the bassinet foundation is already set up on the interior of this product. So I don't have to put any pieces in other than the mattress to make it all work together. Now, both of these Playards will come with organic sheeting to put directly onto the mattress, so that is included in the purchase price. I am not going to put it on there because these are going to go out back for display, and I don't want to get those dirty. And then additionally, both of these products come with travel bags. Now, I will get into which travel bag is better in a minute, but they both do come with travel bags. So, as you saw, the NUNA one, if I take it out of the box, open it up, put the mattress in with the sheet, I'm ready to go. On the UppaBaby, the mattress foundation that you see for the bassinet setting in here, I had to zip this in. Was it difficult? No, but it is one additional step when you're pulling it out of the box that you don't have to do on your Sena Aire. Additionally, here's where it gets, I think, annoying, but it makes sense. For their bassinet mode, they actually have you remove panels of the mattress. So the side pieces come off, and essentially this is your bassinet mattress when it goes into bassinet mode. So the bassinet look for the mattress here is smaller. What I'll say about that, it doesn't matter as far as like comfort for the baby. Either one's gonna be comfortable for your kiddo. And the other part of this story is that as soon as a baby starts rolling and pushing up on their hands and knees, developmentally, they are too big to be in an elevated sleep surface. So if you're like, oh, but they need the bigger mattress to roll around in, that's gonna be true when it drops down to the Playard level. When it's up here in bassinet mode, they're not moving when they sleep, and they shouldn't be like rolling over completely. So something to keep in mind, because people always ask, hey, how much does the bassinet hold for weight? I think either one of these is gonna like be the 20 to 30 pounds or 15 to 20 pounds for bassinet weight. But again, that's a moot point. The bigger deal is what the kid is doing developmentally. So that's what we would want you to watch. Now I'm gonna go ahead and try and put this mattress back together so that when we set it up in Playard, it'll be ready to go. And whew, this makes sense where the zipper pieces are on the bottom, but for a quick zip here to show a customer, maybe a little frustrating. Okay, I got it back on, no problem. All right, so here's another big difference between these products functionally. Any of these Playards, if you look on the back of the mattress, they're gonna have like this type of Velcro. That is gonna be for when we collapse the Playard to go around the exterior of it and Velcro around the whole thing to keep it together in a neat little square. The point of why I'm telling you this is that both of these guys are gonna do that. Now, biggest difference is that when I'm ready to fold my Sena, I don't have to remove the bassinet foundation to get it to collapse. So I'm gonna pull the bassinet foundation up just to make it a little loosey-goosey. And then on the interior, there's a handle that I'm just lifting up toward the sky and lifting my 20-pound bassinet. So now we're folded, and we could take this mattress and wrap it around the exterior and get it to close up. If I want to do the UppaBaby Remi, I'm going to have to remove the bassinet component. Now that unzips. It's not difficult. It's the same thing I did, but in the reverse to put it in. So again, not hard. And this actually used to bug me a lot more until I looked at this product more thoroughly today. So you're gonna get the benefit of me not being lazy. But I'm gonna roll up my bassinet foundation like that, and I'm just gonna set it over here to the side. Now to collapse this one, it's the exact same story. It's a single handle on the interior. In fact, it's actually a little nicer. It's leather, grain, accented. And I'm gonna be able to pull that bassinet to collapse it. Now you'll see here, between these two, for folded, this guy is gonna be smaller. I would also argue that because they force you to remove that bassinet component, getting this to fold up and go back together to go into its bag is going to be easier than it is with the Sena Aire. So now you see I've put that around it. It's folded up. If I want to do the same thing here, whoo boy. This one I find is almost always, like when I try to do it on demand, a little embarrassing. But you guys, I think for once, I'm not gonna be able to be too embarrassed, hopefully here. Let me see if I can get it. Now the other part of this that I would argue is the part that's giving me the most problem is the part at the top up where the bassinet component is still in it. I don't have this perfectly done, but you see it is possible to go ahead and wrap it up. Now, they're both wrapped up. This guy has that bassinet piece on it. If I want to take the bassinet component with me in my UppaBaby, they have, and this is the sheeting again for the Remi. So like I said, it does come with sheeting, and it's two types of sheeting. It's a shorty for the bassinet, and then it's longer for when it's the bottom piece, I think. I'm gonna double check for you guys. But as you see here, on this bag, there's like this mesh pocket. That's where you tuck the bassinet foundation into. So this is actually pretty clever, because now we've got that in there, no problem. We're able to bring that foundation with us without any issue. The other thing is, if you notice this bag, it unzips all the way around the exterior with like a 3D opening, meaning it opens up. I'm not making this look easy, huh? Like, it's so easy. There we go. I just don't want to rip the zipper. Okay, so it opens up like fully. So being able to put your Remi Playard in here, it's actually very, very simple. You're able to box it up and get it moving pretty easily. And you see that folds up and closes up. You know, pretty good. So that is really easy. If we go to this one, I'm not gonna lie. This type of opening with a drawstring, way more challenging. It's certainly not the end of the world, but you're gonna wanna make sure you have all your stuff lined up like a psychopath beforehand. And again, I inherently do that because I work with these products all day, but getting it to like sit exactly perfectly over the top and then skirting it around, I don't know, I just find this to be more irksome and more work. Certainly not the end of the world, but just something to be aware of. Just double checking that my mic is on. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. So yeah, certainly not the end of the world, but just a little bit more work. So both of these guys are going to be the 20 pounds to carry around. They both hold the 35 standing inches. They're both $350. Both of them you can buy, and I'm actually going to set them back up to show you how easy they are to set up. Both of them you can buy additional pieces for. And you're like, what are you talking about? Well, to be fair, I will say that UppaBaby has way more accessories for this product than the NUNA brand does, and that's okay. Sena AIRE, you can get an additional changing table to click directly onto it. And to be frank, the color that I'm showing my Sena AIRE in here, which is the granite, you would have to buy it with the changing station. It's not available without it. So just for this color, otherwise you could get black or tan. This guy here, Remi, is offered in 4 colors. I'm gonna go ahead and open it. All I'm gonna do is press on the center piece here. The whole thing opens up. And this guy also has one additional feature that Sena AIRE does not have. I'll show you that right now. And again, this one, I don't have to take the bassinet piece out of. I'm just gonna go ahead and shove it down to open it. And because Remi is on wheels on the bottom, that shoving is definitely easier here, but making sure it's clicked into place is a little bit more work. Here, when you hear the noise, you know it's like ready to go. So again, simplicity, I'll give the advantage to Sena, but for utility and things that it can do, travel, pack, and go with you, probably Remi. So an additional thing for the Remi that the Sena does not have is if you look on the side here, there's a zipper. I'm able to unzip and open up from the side, and kiddo's able to get in and out from a side access. And people are like, that'll be easier for grandparents. You know, I don't know. Everybody's situation is different, but I do think it's a cool feature and something the kiddos might enjoy later on, being able to get in and out. And then again, the zipper is able to be completely covered on the parent side, caregiver side, so that will cover up, no problem. And again, Sena AIRE, no option for that. Additionally on Remi, you can get like toppers. You can get like a mesh topper if you wanted to do it outside, which is really cool. They have a hanging changing thing that can change down the side to hold all your changing stuff. So that's really cool. The other thing about this is that the Remi has an option for what is referred to as a travel safe bag. So they have a bag, a storage bag that you can buy to take it separately. Yes, it does come with a nylon bag, but they make these heavy duty travel bags that are meant to work with the luggage carousel, like mechanized luggage carousel. That would give you an additional year of warranty on it. So if it breaks on vacation and you have it registered prior to your trip and it's in that travel safe bag, even if it's past its extended 3-year warranty, I believe it's a 4-year warranty, they'll still take care of it. So typically with UppaBaby, it's a 2-year warranty. If you register it 3 months within purchase from an authorized retailer like Destination Baby Kids, you get an additional year warranty. NUNA is going to come with its solid 2-year warranty. I don't think they have a bag for this currently with Boarding Pass, which is their similar type program to Travel Safe that's offered by UppaBaby, but something to be considerate of. Open dimensions of Sena, 29 wide, 30 high, 41.32 long. The folded dimensions of the Sena are going to be 31.5 high, 11 deep, and 13 wide. For our Remi, our folded dimensions, or excuse me, our unfolded dimensions are 40.5 long by 26 wide by 28.5 high. You see it's a little shorter than that guy, but they're both good. And then folded dimensions here are 11 long, 10 wide, and 28.5 high. So a little smaller folded. But they both come really ready to go. And like I said, both excellent options. And then when the kids are bigger and gross, they're just little play yards. So like anywhere in your home where you want to like have your kiddo just parked and maybe not in everything, this is a really great solution. So like if you cook and you want them in the corner of the kitchen, but you still want them to have access to see what's going on and be a part of everything, these are great. For putting on makeup in the bathroom, whatever, you want your kiddos hanging out with you, you can do all of that. And they can sleep in here probably till they're like 3 or 4 with blankets and stuff in there for the older children, obviously not for babies, but you know, I mean, you can figure it out. But great solution for sleeping on the go, in the home, grandma, grandpa's, going to Europe, going to India, going to China, wherever. You can bring it with you. All right, if you have questions or you have comments, please feel free to leave them below. Please feel free to hit like and subscribe. If it makes sense to share this video with someone, please feel free to share it. If you want to buy either of these products in any of the beautiful colors that they are offered in at all of the fabulous price points that they're offered in the different ways they're offered in, go to my website, destinationbabykids.com. I have them for sale. Say hello. I will write you a note. Thank you so much for watching. And you can do a deep dive of these products individually. I have videos on each one of them, so be sure to check those out if you've got further questions. All right, hopefully we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.